Aleš, thank you very much for your active participation in today's presentation and event. I know that your presentation was very well received by our audience. Could you have a quick sum up of the main points from your presentation?
Energy transition, it's making the main, let's say, impact on the grid today. And we are somehow blinded. We don't know what is happening on the grid. We don't see in real time what are the outcomes and what are is the influence of certain loads. And from this perspective, digitalization and putting in place the right tool that will enable the stakeholders to see what is happening and react correctly.
You have mentioned digitalization is one of the challenge of the energy sector in Slovenia, and maybe also grid transparency is another challenge. Could you think about any others that are actual for distribution system operators? Challenges.
Increasing installation of PVs, so solar production. It's one disruption. Then the most problematic one, as we heard also on the meetings, is the heating. So the legislation, or Europe in general, is pushing us to electrify the heating, not to use any more wood and this stuff. On the other side, this is making a really big problem on the network, and there is no response yet how to mitigate this.
I understand. What do you think are the main important actions that all together we as a solution provider, distribution system operators, research institutes need to do in order to approach these challenges?
On one side, more collaboration. We saw today that more collaboration is really needed, or more discussion between all these stakeholders, and to find a common path how to proceed and agree on all levels, not to go into different directions. On the other side, how to put in place the right tools, how to set this up, how to finance this tool, how to engage the end customer. Because without having some benefits on the customer side, this will not fly and will not be a real.
I understand. And the last question, what are the biggest insights that you are taking with you today?
Putting the right tools in place. There are a lot of legacy tools that are not suitable anymore. If 10 years ago it was enough to collect the data once per day, let's say, now we see that we need near real-time data. And from this perspective, the complete IT, or let's say software environment, needs to be renewed.
I understand. Okay.
For next 10, 15 years.
Thank you very much for your opinion, for your time, and for your contribution.
Thank you.